The beach will be the place to be over the next couple of days. Much cooler air right at the shoreline, but still very humid, so you're not really immune to that, but the water proximity will certainly help. We got a break out there today. Temperatures, once again, much like the weekend, in the 70s. Little bit more in the humidity department. That's a trend that will continue this week. As we look at those dew points right now, we're in the low 60s, starting to get into, we'll call it muggy territory. Overnight tonight, a few clouds out there, not really dropping much below 65 degrees. So depending on where you're heading to bed, maybe a little stuffy in there. We'd love to eke out one more night here without the AC, but it's an inevitability as we head into really tomorrow that we're going to start kicking it into gear. Look at that, by noon already at 84 degrees. We'll make a run at 90 tomorrow across the area as the humidity starts to trend up as well. But it's low enough tomorrow where the Weather Service has opted not to extend or add that advisory for a fourth day. It's just going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So here's the setup. Big dome of heat here overspreading, and just you get this ridge sitting over the eastern seaboard. What that means is around it, nothing in the way of wet weather. All storms are forced to go up and around and kind of following the flow of these arrows right here. So you get that warm, humid flow from the south, and then we call any storms that go around a dome of heat like this ridge runners. It's a ridge of high pressure, so it'll run around it. Eventually, that high is going to sink a little further to the south later in the week, and that will allow, you see the jet stream well to the north here, allowing that heat to surge northward. Will start to come back down. You'll start to see a little bit more waviness in the jet stream here. There you can see that wave right there, that little dip coming in. And what's going to happen is that will bring sort of the daytime rain and thunderstorm chance starting this weekend and probably continuing several days into next week. So there you can see that high starts to sink south. Here we are on Friday, a batch of showers and thunderstorms. Looks like a little, maybe some sort of front here backdooring and coming down on us. That will bring some wet weather to end the day on Friday. We're likely rain-free until that point. So this will be some relief, so to speak, here. And that is going to keep the temperatures themselves subdued a bit over the weekend. It will still be on the humid side, though, right on through the weekend and into next week here. We're looking at variably cloudy skies on Saturday with a slight chance of a pop-up shower, and that will be pretty much the same again on Sunday. So we really had a fantastic Father's Day weekend here. It's a shame we can't duplicate that this coming weekend. 65 tonight again. Partly cloudy skies, winds out of the southwest. That's not going to be changing here in the coming days, and that's going to start to bring more and more humidity to the forecast. Now again, tomorrow is hot, but we're not going to call it a Triple H day. We don't have the heat advisory, and so we won't have a heat index over 95. But we will Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We've thrown the records here. We're probably coming close. Right now, I'm not forecasting any of the records these 3 days to be broken. We'll keep an eye on it for you. Again, sort of semantics. It's going to be feeling very hot and in some cases very uncomfortable as well this weekend, especially inland and away from the shore. Friday, we'll throw those shower or thunderstorm chances later in the day. May actually prevent us from getting to 90 on Friday, and then back down into the 80s a little bit further over the weekend. But notice we've got the humid icons on there, so it still will remain very muggy, guys, through the stretch here and into next week. With temperatures in the 80s and sort of that daytime shower or thunderstorm chance each day going forward.